Hey guys, my name is Trung and I'm from Vietnam. So today I will share to you guys a little bit about the how the virus pandemic thing happened in Vietnam. What's the current situation and how my life have been changed so far, right? So first of all, so the virus hit Vietnam's like about 3 weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, and today there are approximately 150 cases are confirmed for Vietnam, which is very low, and the government did a really good job to make sure that the virus is not going to spread around. Um, like overseas, like international travelers stay in quarantine, and suspicious people stay in quarantine area as well. And yes, the government they do, they even like only 150 cases, but they shut down the school and university 2 months ago, and now they make sure that there's no like public gathering for more than 20 people. They shut down the cinema, they shut down restaurant, any kind of entertainment area, so they shut down everything, only leaving for spaces for essential business like food, supermarket, that kind of thing. And they do a really good job, very careful, even though the really low number of the virus, and they make sure that it doesn't going to spread around, right? So I'm working in hotel industry, and I think that hotel industry, leisure traveling, tourism, entertainment, this industry are heavily affected by the virus, and it will take some time to recover, right, back to normal when everything happen. Yes, the company allow me to work from home since like 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks, right? I'm starting to work from home 2 weeks ago. Wow, working from home is like really fun, and it gives you a lot of freedom, but it also really difficult to stay productive. At the beginning, I'm starting to practice in that, but it's fine now, right? I get everything done. So compared to the time I work at the office hour, now I think I wake up a little bit earlier. I mean, like much earlier in the morning, like 6 to 6, 6:30 a.m. I enjoy the mornings, like it's wake up and make the coffee, and coffee is like the first thing I need to get before I talk to everyone, right? First thing coffee in my life ever, right? And then this morning I get coffee. I go to I get a nearby. There's a pho in Vietnam, right? So pho is very popular, and it's one of my favorite dish in Vietnam. I turn on my Spotify, turn on my sound link, and I check my important email. Start working from that, from anything important, right? Try to organize which one is more important, and then I catching up with my team over the call. Well, just 5 to 10 minutes. Follow up with the important tasks to see how everyone is doing. Yeah, basic. And then it's like heading up to random meeting. And I found that most of my friend died, and it's sometimes I got really distracted by the outside. So whenever I find myself distracted, try to focus back on whether it's Instagram, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's Facebook, right? Really easy to get distracted in the beginning. So yeah, and then lunch, I cook for myself. Well, before the virus thing happened, I used to cook for my. I started to cook to bring lunch to the office like for about 2 weeks. And then yeah, it was a good thing actually. I haven't done that for the last 4 years. It's only good to for cooking, right? Cooking Vietnamese food. And yeah, I start my noon with some random meeting. I work in the marketing department, so a lot of random thing happen. Like you plan, but no plan A doesn't work. Plan B, and some plan B and someone you plan C, D, E, F. You make it happen, right? So I start like basically almost most of my days just happen this way, and I found it really interesting for me to stay close to my family, in which I haven't done for that long during like after my 18th I traveled to Australia. I lived there for 5 years. Of course I travel back to Vietnam, but I couldn't spend a lot like a month with my family. So since I get back to Vietnam 4 years ago to start working in Vietnam, right? So this is the first time, I think the longest time I spent family, and I love that. Everything moving slower, and we realize that, right? Health and like the families is really important to us. So just make sure that you stay inside and safe during this time.